A stack of red bills at my house, man. Look like Valentine's Day at the crib. My kids eating leftovers, man. I can't fool them no more. It's job time. My God, it's gotta be more to life than this. It's gotta be a bigger reason that I exist. Work to eat, to earn my keep, and ensure somewhere to sleep and spend the weekend buying shit. Don't need economist to know I need a pot to piss. Follow politics, man, I ain't got no time to think. What I got to set aside for my retirement.
I'm classified as a part-time or adjunct instructor. The original concept of such a position was to provide a means of getting some new blood into, getting in people who had real-world experience and who likely had full-time jobs elsewhere or who maybe were retired from their other professions. Now, since these are contingent employees, they lack union representation, benefits, job security, and the ability to demand higher pay. So, with that said, they become the perfect employees for universities to hire more and more of, including those whose primary profession is teaching, who have no ability to work full-time jobs elsewhere, since our classes are often in the middle of the day. In other words, now universities' only reason for hiring adjunct professors is because they can be paid poverty wages.
And your bus drivers, your mechanics, your HVAC folks, secretaries, aides, those folks do not make a living wage, but they are the foundation and the heart of the school system. In Clay County, we've got an overabundance of administrators making 6 figures, but yet they cannot give us a raise in 7 years. There's been no increase in 7 years to their pay scale. That's too long.
If every cafeteria worker got a step every year, it would take them 20 years to get out of poverty level. Yeah. According to the 2015 poverty scale. It does not make sense that the people that are feeding our children cannot afford to eat themselves. Okay? As a bus driver, I'm working 6.5 to 7 hours a day on a bus that gets a temperature of over 120 degrees, driving 65 kids and more. And the whole time we're doing this, we're getting added responsibility about having to do double back routes, and at the same time we're being told that the administrators are getting pay raise because they're assuming more responsibilities. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if I'm carrying more kids on my bus, doesn't that sound like I'm taking on more responsibility too?
Yes.
We need to have a living wage. We need to have an administration that decides that they're going to look out for the people instead of padding their own pockets. Clay County has more administrators making $100,000 a year than St. Johns County, the richest county in the state.
Whoa.
Right now, I make, after working for 8 years, I make $11.73 an hour.
Hey! Oh! Corporate greed has got to go! Hey! Oh! This corporate greed has got to go! Hey! Oh! This corporate greed has got to go! Hey!
Ho! This corporate greed has got to go! Hey! Ho! This corporate greed has got to go! Hey! Ho! This corporate greed has got to go! Hey!
I talked to a mother, a single mother, and she said, I don't deserve to make $15 an hour. And I told her, you definitely deserve to make $15 an hour. Think about how much an hour this company... How much an hour this company is making off of your wages? Like $1,000 an hour, $2,000, and you're only making $8.05 an hour. They're exploiting you. They're exploiting all of the all of the workers in this place, and giving you just below full time so that they don't have to pay you full-time wages and give you benefits and stuff like that. This is why we need to fight for 15 in this town. What do we want? 15! When do we want it now?
A minimum wage is not a minimum wage. A minimum wage is a living wage, first of all. Let's get that right. So if we raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour, that benefits everybody. No matter what you do, no matter what industry you are working in. That benefits everybody. There's no excuse and there's no reason that the corporation can make 400 times the average employee. A person like you and me, we can have a degree. You can have 4 or 5 degrees. It doesn't even matter. You won't be making nothing if we don't raise the minimum wage. So that, having been at UPS for the last 4 years, I have seen firsthand exactly what they look like. Fun fact. The banks own not just UPS, but the competition. The game is rigged. They own UPS, they own FedEx, they own DHL. Whatever you think. The same banks that own UPS, own McDonald's, own Burger King, owned by the same corporation and all the same banks. So what reason do they have for hoarding all the money? Why can't we not have a living wage? Why do we have to struggle? Because what, a burger flipper is not a human being. A burger flipper is any less than a human being. Hey! Oh! This corporate greed has got to go!
In 1972, we are still lagging behind in equal rights for men and women. But most importantly, she has some legislation to raise the minimum wage for all workers.
But I am certainly fully supportive of Senator Bullard's bill to raise the minimum wage and
stand up. We shall not be moved, except by a child with no socks and shoes. If you got more to give, then you've got to prove. Put your hands up and I'll copy you. Stand up. We shall not be moved, except by a woman dying from a loss of food. If you've got more to give, then you've got to prove. Put your hands up and I'll copy you. We still don't understand thunder with lightning.
Like I say right here, stop believing the lies and stop feeding the beast.
Woo!